Not now. I'll wait until nightfall. Not now.
I've run plenty of counterfeiting jobs before. What I need is something that'll work in the joint. What do the boys in here want to buy, and can I make fakes of it? Let's see here. Counterfeit art? Nah, wouldn't work. Not a very discriminating audience in Blackgate. Drugs might do the trick. Too dangerous. I'll think on it some more. I need to figure out a counterfeiting job I can run in here.
If you're gonna stretch your legs, better get moving. I don't want to hear about any more problems in the yard. Otis Flanagan's missing? Who cares? Crackpot was wailing about the Rat King day and night. Sooner than later, I would have shut him up. Y'all are lucky you aren't in max security. Bunch of prisoners caught a beating last night. Didn't get much sleep last night, so beat it before I accidentally throw you down a flight of stairs. If you're gonna stretch your legs, better get moving.
Woody? Where the hell is Woody? Wesker. Damn it, I saw that look in his eyes when we went to bed. I knew I couldn't trust him not to steal Woody from under my nose. Guess creeps like him only ever learn one way. The hard way. I worked too long on Woody to let that basket case Arnold Wesker take him. Once he gets back here, we're gonna have a little chat. Woody? Where the hell is Woody?
Sorry again for the harsh welcome yesterday. Hope your second day in prison is going better than the first. Need anything?
Guessing this ain't your first time behind bars.
What makes you say that?
The way you carry yourself, confident. I just get the feeling you've been here before.
Not my first bid in Blackgate. I've seen a lot of people pass through here. Most of them deserve better than this. Others deserved a lot worse.
Most of them deserved better. This is Blackgate. I don't know about you, but I wasn't expecting a vacation.
You think we deserve to be treated like animals? Manhandled by Tiger? Half those guards were crooked cops on the outside. Sounds like they broke your spirit before you got here.
Any advice for a new guy trying to stay alive as long as possible?
Part of staying alive in here is staying sane. If you get a chance to attend group therapy with Dr. Quinzel, you should take it.
Speaking from experience? I mean, no offense, but I wouldn't peg you as the type.
Guys like you and me aren't much for talking. But there are worse things than listening.
Otis Flanagan, prisoner in here. You know anything about him?
Haven't seen him in a while. His cell's on this block. I used to see him going to group therapy in the library. He fell in with the rat cult some time ago. Definitely unstable. Why you asking?
Yeah, you said it. I'm worried he could hurt somebody. That makes it my business to know where he is.
I've seen him be friendly with old Joe from the commissary. If you haven't already, try talking to him. Be careful out there.
Cheesecake you made was incredible. Really outdid yourself.
Thanks. Joe couldn't find me cream cheese, so I used mayonnaise and then added some sugar packets.
Mayonnaise? You're sick in the head, you know that?
You wouldn't have known the difference if I hadn't told you, you wimp. I tell you I was working the line at the Iceberg Lounge when I got rolled up? Cops raided the joint. Wanted me to talk, but I never did. So they put my prints on a planted gun. And that was all she wrote.
That's bullshit, man. Those cops were probably on some rival boss's payroll.
Probably. But I'm no snitch. If I gotta do a few years in Blackgate to keep my dignity, so be it.
Cheesecake you made was incredible. Really outdid yourself.
Flanagan's cell. I'll search it for evidence as to how he snuck into death row. Electronic engineering, rat biology, and psychotherapy. Looks like these came from the prison library. Huh. To Otis, thanks for the book. I'll give it back to you at next week's session. Joe. Must be Joe from the commissary. What do you mean by session? Otis doesn't sound like the social type, but he carved out time for group therapy with Dr. Quinzel. Distinctive shoe prints, almost like claws. Otis must have cut up his shoes to make these marks. Cops, courts, clink. Same message I saw in Shrike's apartment. Otis isn't just friendly with rats, he's a follower of the Rat King. Or the Rat King himself. Now, that's all the evidence. Without my analysis tech, I can't perform a more detailed search. I'll trust my instincts. Since Otis ain't here, I gotta go somewhere he hung out a lot. But where? A place like the library would be perfect for group therapy. It'd explain all of Otis's books, too. I'll head to the library and see what group therapy's all about. Might learn something about Otis and his access to death row.
Alright. I've run plenty of con jobs on the outside. What's something I could run on the inside? The Opal City wake-up call? Nah, that's out. I'd need a ruby necklace. Not gonna find one of those in here. Man, this is gonna be tougher than I thought. Okay, I've got it. The perfect con job. The poor man's fiddle. I know that one like the back of my hand. But I can't pull that off alone. It's a two-man job. As much as I hate to admit it, it might be time to start looking for a partner in here. Alright. I've run plenty of con jobs on the outside. What's something I could run on the inside? The Opal City wake-up call? Nah, it's out. I'd need a ruby necklace. I'll find one of those in here.
Our escape plan is coming along, fellas. We got blueprints for all the key sections of Blackgate mapped out.
And we've ID'd some blind spots in the security cameras. We just gotta figure a way out of our cells quietly.
That guy downstairs, Otis Flanagan, he escaped and they haven't found him yet. How hard could it be?
Yeah, but he learned how to control the minds of rats. How long do you think something like that would take? Realistically. I'm starting to think we can really break out of here. Our rafts are coming along. We've memorized Tiger's shift changes.
The hard part's getting out of our cells. But if Otis Flanagan did it, we can too. So, why don't one of you go down to his old cell, take a look around? Maybe he left some clues behind.
Yeah, that cell is filthy. I'm not touching anything in there. You want to go sift through a mountain of rat poop? Be my guest.
Our escape plan is coming along, fellas. We got blueprints for all the key sections of Blackgate mapped out.
The hell happened to the Roman last night?
I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Come on, man. I'm not just some guy. You know me. Who made a move?
Listen, when Carmine Falcone and Captain Bolt tell you to keep your mouth shut, your mouth stays shut.
Every one of Falcone's guys today looks like he got hit by a truck.
Just worry about yourself.
I am. If someone's going after Falcone, are any of us safe?
What are you on about? You're no more a made man than Harvey Dent.
The hell happened to the Roman last night?
I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Come on, man. I'm not just some guy. I'm starting to...
Unless Ma can dig up some bail money, I'm gonna be in here in a while. I might have to join up with a crew. The rats are here to stay. I don't know if I'm buying everything they're selling, but they say Gotham's a sinking ship.
Waka what now? No,
I said sinking ship.
not chips and dip.
Every day, a bus arrives with more prisoners, and I'm gonna convert them to our cause. Falcone's a relic. If they don't bury him at his trial, us rats will finish the job. If you spend a week in the neighborhood I grew up in, you'd realize why Blackgate don't scare me. Tiger's got Flanagan on the run. I think he was close to something big. Maybe even the Rat King himself. The Day of Wrath isn't some fantasy. If our movement grows, we really can bring this place down. Live a life that's truly free. Every day, a bus arrives with more prisoners, and I'm gonna convert them to our cause.
group therapies in the library.
I don't know what happened in max security last night, but Tiger's staying quiet about it, and so's the family. Falcone's been the big man on campus since they locked him up. He's slipping lately. Maybe his time on top is over. Ever bump into Otis Flanagan, president of the Rat King fan club? What around Blackgate is he's hiding in the walls? No shame taking a good beating from Bolton. Hope he got some shots in. If not, there's always next time. If I were Otis Flanagan and found some way to escape my cell, I wouldn't be sticking around. I'd hitch a ride on a boat back to Gotham, kiss this dump goodbye. I don't know what happened in max security last night. Tiger staying quiet.
Gods are even grouchier than usual this morning. What's going on?
Something went down last night. Nobody's saying nothing, but I saw a few guards coming from the infirmary.
You think somebody tried to break out?
My guess is that a certain somebody broke in. If Flanagan's whereabouts are unknown, where's the cavalry? Suppose I went missing. They'd hunt me down like a dog.
You did go missing. During the Joker riots, you escaped and joined up with the Penguin. Batman literally hunted you down like a dog. Wait, you don't remember any of this?
I took a lot of blows to the head that night, okay? I don't think you can blame me for having a shaky memory.
Gods are even grouchier than usual this morning. What's going on?
Something went down last night.
I thought you reported the facts, Ms. Vale.
We addressed the public's concerns, Commissioner, and they're very concerned about this Day of Wrath mentioned in the Rat King's broadcasts.
Look, as far as we can tell, the so-called Day of Wrath is pure fiction. Just something this Rat King uses to stir people up so they'll commit crimes for it.
Those who've heard the recordings tell us the Rat King is very specific. He says it takes place in 4 days.
Apparently, I wasn't direct enough last time, so let me be absolutely clear. The Day of Wrath is bull.
But actions speak louder than words. And while it's a peaceful morning here in Gotham, the GCPD is quietly preparing for the possibility of more violence after nightfall.
Falcone's running scared. And we got new recruits coming in every day. I'm feeling lucky.
Don't get cocky. We got the same boots on our necks in here that we do in Gotham. To bring the Day of Wrath to bear, we gotta remain focused, vigilant.
Oh, I'm focused, all right. Focused on stacking my winnings higher than all of you combined.
While the courthouse remains an active crime scene.
New truckload of prisoners arrived last night. New recruits.
Our plan is working.
Gotham's like a parched forest. All it takes is a spark. Our flame will set the whole city on fire.
I'm on fire too, brother. You see that last hand? By the end of the day, my pockets are gonna be so stuffed with cigs, I'll be waddling back to my cell.
Speaking of Batman, multiple unconfirmed reports have him being spotted at Blackgate Prison last night. Could he have unfinished business with
Falcone's running scared. And we got new recruits coming in every day.
Any rumors are exactly
Don't get
that.
cocky. We got the same boots on our necks in here that we do in Gotham. To bring the Day of Wrath to bear, we gotta remain focused, vigilant.
Oh, I'm focused, all right. Focused on stacking my winnings higher than all of you combined.
The so-called Day of Wrath is pure fiction. Just something this Rat King uses to stir people up.
2 Charlie 12 checking in. Still no sign of, you-know-who. Don't think he's a fan of the daylight.
Touchstone with today's financial headlines. Shares of Falcone Shipping continue to rise even after an attack on CEO and alleged mobster Carmine Falcone in Blackgate Prison. Acting CEO Alberto Falcone told reporters that, quote, investors know that, like my father, our company is strong enough to bounce back from anything. Despite the elder Falcone's arrest in May, the company is still planning to expand worldwide operations in the next fiscal year. Ace Chemicals is back in the news, and as expected, it's not good. Investors lost their taste for the stock after the parent company of Soda Cola canceled a major product launch. Ace reportedly invested over $1 billion to harvest a rare South American plant to flavor their new Sprinkle Fizz Gold. But test markets have reported what the company will only refer to as, quote, adverse side effects. All things considered, a bad quarter is still better than poisoning your customers. But Ace Chemicals' rivals at Zesty Cola might just be the refreshing change that thirsty investors are craving.
More folks in here than usual. The hell happened last night? The infirmary and max security's backed up, so it's gonna get cozy in here.
What happened to you?
More folks in here than usual.
I don't want to talk about it.
The hell happened? Unexpected visitor on the family's block last night. Your injuries got anything to do with that?
I said I don't want to talk about it. Keep your dirty snout out of my affairs, rodent.
Sure you won't tell me how you got hurt last night?
Why the hell would I share the secrets of the family with the likes of you? You just want to gloat about me getting my ass beat.
I'm in here because I got my ass beat. I'm not in a position to be gloating. You look like you got hit by a freight train. What happened to you?
I don't want to talk about it.
Heard there was an unexpected visitor on the family's block last night.
I can't imagine you got any rest last night. Is your hand okay? Or did you want to talk about something else?
My hand is killing me, along with every other part of my body.
Oh, I know all about last night. It's been much busier in here today than usual. Want me to look at your hand? I could redress it for you.
No thanks, can't stay long. It probably looks suspicious if patients waiting out there.
Surprised you called them patients, but you're right. Those men out there need me. Same as you do.
I need to ask you about a prisoner named Otis Flanagan. He may have been Falcone's attacker. And the Romans seem to think he's the Rat King. I have to find him.
He's been here once or twice, but I won't tell you his medical history. Though I'm sure you have your ways of getting around that. What I will tell you is he's eluded the guards before, and he's extremely dangerous. If you find him, what are you going to do?
Falcone may be holding out on me. I need to hear Flanagan's side of the story.
what a good detective does. Listens. Thanks for taking what I said the other day to heart.
That kid on the courthouse roof had an accomplice. I fought him in the Monarch Theater. I need to find him somehow.
Sure you want to do that? That boy's pain must be unbearable. What do you think will happen if you contact him? And which you are we talking about?
I don't know. But when this is all over,
Until this is over, there's time. Focus on the journey in front of you. It might give you some answers once you reach your destination. Talk to you later.
Notice anything unusual in max security last night? Any ruckus?
I was asleep. Ruckus? What are you talking about? Ruckus?
You know, ruckus. Commotion, tumult, hullabaloo. As in a little more screaming, wailing, and gunfire than usual.
If there was hullabaloo, I think I would have heard it. You must have had a bad dream.
I'm telling you, there was some kind of ruckus on our block last night.
Could you, describe the ruckus?
Banging, clanging, helter-skelter. The Roman's been tight-lipped all morning. I think something's up.
Helter-skelter, huh? That's a new one. I'll keep my eyes peeled.
You notice anything unusual in max security last night?
God damn, Malone, are you alright? I heard you got jumped. I heard it was like bam, 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 and then Bolton shocked you like I reckon you gotta be careful out there, man. You gotta watch your back, alright? Alright. You been to group therapy, Malone? I've never been. Therapy's not for me, man. Pumping iron, sweating bullets, getting absolutely shredded. That's my therapy. You should visit Joe in the commissary, man. That guy can get anything you need. Like, he's a wizard. I mean, he's not literally a wizard. I mean, he does have a beard and he's old. He doesn't do magic tricks. You splitting a cell with somebody? That's the pits, man. I used to have a cellmate, but he talked too much, man. I need my peace and quiet, alright? Alright. Now, you ever get in a scrap and need some backup, you let me know. I'm not a fighter, but I can distract guys with some pretty sweet dance moves while you do your thing. Just say the word and I'll be like, "Radio, good sir." Alright. Ah, damn, Malone, are you alright? I heard you got jumped. I heard it was like bam, bam, bam.
New brothers, fresh from the streets. You earned your place here.
Damn right they did. Guy here shot a paramedic trying to pull a cop from a car wreck.
Well, now that you've robbed and beaten and murdered your way into Blackgate, the real work begins. Blackgate isn't paradise yet, but with your help, we'll make it ours. Our numbers are growing. Soon, Blackgate will be ours. Vengeance for Shrike will be visited tenfold upon Tiger. Lady Injustice, the Gotham City Pig Department, they don't have much longer either.
In here, the Roman is already falling. He'll come crashing down soon enough. And listen, if you catch one of his boys on his own, That's his fault, ain't it?
New brothers, fresh from the...
Joe's a lifer in Blackgate. He don't look like much these days, but he must have been a bad dude back when God was a kid. Flanagan's got more than one screw loose. He worked with pesticides. Did a number on the old noggin, you know? The rats, the family, I steer clear of both. Life's too short to pick sides, especially when those are the options. Wonder if Joe's got any comics for sale. I don't want to read that dusty old junk in the library. I hear Joe's got a line on some booze. You got any idea how long it's been since I had a drink that wasn't brewed in a toilet? Joe's a lifer in Blackgate. He don't look like much these days, but he must have been a bad dude.
The Gotham University offices of Dr. Jonathan Crane. Thank you for expressing interest in my study on the nature of terror. That study is now closed. Furthermore, I've resigned my position at the university to become the new director of rehabilitation at Blackgate Prison. Should you wish to participate in any future studies, I recommend contacting my replacement, Dr. Penelope Young. If you're still inclined to participate in my future research, I'm afraid you'll have to get yourself arrested.
Transferring your call to Arkham Ward. Thank you for calling the Amadeus Arkham Mental Rehabilitation Ward of Blackgate Prison, a Tiger Security Penal Institution. Please be advised that due to a recent incident, our patients no longer have telephone privileges. To leave a message for Dr. Jonathan Crane, Director of Rehabilitation, press 2. To leave a message for Dr. Arlene Quinzel, press 3. To be transferred to Captain...
I'm hard to miss, but you managed to leave me a message.
You got Malone, or you would've if I wasn't out on the town. Leave it at the beat, pal.
Transferring your call to Arkham Ward. Thank you for calling the Amadeus.
You've reached Dr. Jonathan Crane. I'm currently unavailable. If you're calling because an inmate is experiencing treatment side effects, rest assured that you, like the inmate, are overreacting. In the unlikely event this is actually a matter of genuine importance, leave a message.
Transferring your call to Arkham Ward. Thank you for calling the Amadeus.
Hiya, it's Dr. Quinzel. I'm out of the office right now, probably running a group sesh or working one-on-one with a patient. If you want to schedule a therapy session or just talk something out, leave some details at the beep. For everything else, swing by the office. Take care, and don't be a stranger. Oh, and if you're the one sneaking flowers into my office,
the Iceberg Lounge. Unfortunately, due to safety concerns raised by those unwashed little toe rags that call themselves rats, we've had to delay our opening until October 21st. If you're looking for reservations for our world-famous floor show featuring Tiny the Shark and our very own Tracy Buxton dancing in nothing but an umbrella and a monocle, I'm afraid you're out of luck, sunshine. The coolest club in town is all booked up. Not worry, though. The queue that wraps around the block is still the hottest place to see and be seen.
Ever met Dr. Crane?
Yeah, he sat in on my annual review. Partway through, Brandon goes to take a whiz. Crane doesn't say a word, just starts pacing, taking notes with those beady little eyes locked on me. And I thought Professor Strange was a kook.
I didn't get much sleep last night. We had some maintenance problems in max security. So don't test my patience. Instead of bothering me, why don't you go to the library and sign up for group therapy? I'm sure Quinzel would love to hear all about your problems. Let me guess. You're a criminal because your mommy and daddy didn't love you enough. Boo effing who. Don't let my plucky attitude fool you, Malone. Surprisingly, I'm a bit of an asshole. Tiger's got a lot of ex-cops on the payroll. They don't mind taking liberties with scum like you. I didn't get much sleep last night. We had some...
Come on, man. You know I hate it when you do that. We just started the frickin' game and you're trying to get into my head.
Your first mistake is thinking the game just started. I'm trying to teach you the Rat King's lessons. You need to learn to think 10 moves ahead. Strategy. Planning. Knowing what you have and what you're willing to sacrifice.
You talking about chess or taking over Blackgate?
One in the same, brother. The Rat King needs our minds as much as our bodies.
Group therapies in the library.
can't let you through. The rats don't want you down there.
You and me were on SWAT duty for years. Now you're telling me I can't walk where I want? I'm not afraid of those cultists. I dealt with worse on the outside.
You had a badge and a gun on the outside, John. They took him when you killed Ramo. You shouldn't go back there, DeMarco. Those rats find out you're an ex-cop, they'll tear you a new asshole.
Stop pretending you're looking out for me. You're just letting them run this place. You know, I got a lot of stories about our time on the force together. It'd be a shame if your boss found out about any ethical mishaps.
Bolton knows exactly what I'm capable of, cop killer. And in case you forgot, I'm happy to give you a refresher course. Whoa, DeMarco, can't let you through. The rats don't want you.
Hey, you're Ferris Boyle, aren't you?
God, haven't you animals gotten your fill of assaulting me?
Whoa, relax. We met before, on the outside. Ian Chase. How about I keep the rabble off your back and you and me talk business?
It's not as though I wanted Nora Freeze to be hurt. It was an accident. Regrettably. The cost of doing business.
I didn't want to hurt anybody either. That's why I aimed for the head. Quick and painless. Better than they deserved. Hey, you're Ferris Boyle, aren't you?
Hey, you've been in Blackgate for years. Things
Tiger
changed
puts
much
huge
since Tiger
cannons
took
on top
over
of
the prison. What's that about?
Anti-aircraft guns, if you can believe it.
Seriously? Do they think we're all just waiting on a helicopter to show up and fly us out of here?
Buddy, you'd be surprised. I've seen it happen at least 3 times.
Hey, you've been in Blackgate for years. Things changed much since Tiger took over?
You bet. And Tiger answers to Sheriff, not City Hall. They brought in experimental weapons, new security procedures. We just guinea pigs now. People in Gotham could care less how we treat it. And Bolton's got a long leash. He drags us around on it.
Tiger put some huge cannons on top of the prison. What's that about?
I ain't telling you nothing about... I don't know if you work for the rats or you're just suicidal. But if someone catches you spying on Falcone again, you're dead. There's more rats piling into Blackgate every day. Cops must be giving Tiger a bulk discount. I helped build Falcone's empire on the outside. Just because I'm a guest of this state don't mean I stop living in style. You already made one trip to the infirmary. Unless you want a staycation there, get out of my sight. I ain't telling you nothing about what happened in Max Security. That's family business.
You notice there's more rats roaming around than last week? Bringing them in by the boatload.
Sure does. And they don't have that signature Blackgate prison malaise. They're happy being here. Excited.
They think they can change this place from the inside out.
Only thing that's gonna happen is Tiger's gonna tear their insides out. You ever meet a guy in here named Franklin Accardo? Big scar on his left arm?
Older guy. Part of the Bloodhaven Six? In here for racketeering, yeah?
Yeah. Heard he got a pacemaker put in after he came in here. Wonder if it's still ticking.
Pretty sure you got parole last month, lucky bastard.
on, you can tell me what happened to Falcone and the boys last night. Who was it? Captain Bolton?
If you've been there like you're supposed to, you'd already know.
I told you my vertigo was acting up. Every time I got out of bed, I nearly passed out.
That wasn't vertigo. The problem's with your spine. As in, you ain't got one. How the putz like you fall in with Falcone anyway? Last year you were an errand boy for Cobblepot.
I don't know. Penguin's just out to make a buck. The Falcone family's got values I can believe in.
Values like paying 10 grand to plant a bomb on that eyesore you had floating in the harbor?
Oh, hey, that's mildly insulting. We got a lot more than 10 grand for selling them out. Tell me what happened to Falcone and the boys last night?
Pigman's gonna need more bodies.
Not here. We'll talk later.
Don't have enough scalps for showtime. I'm working death row tonight.
Put yourself up before somebody hears you.
Pigman's gonna need more bodies.
Not here.
Damn shame what the rats did to us last night. That's twice they've gotten to the Roman.
You think a mob of rats paraded into max security last night?
Who else would it be?
If the rats did this, they would have dropped bodies. But everyone in our crew's still breathing. Something don't add up. The rats didn't attack max security last night. If they did, they'd be shouting it from the rooftops. I've heard nothing.
So who then? Bunch of tiger guards getting their kicks? Don't tell me Batman's here again.
Don't know, but someone's gearing up for war. And I'm starting to feel like I'm on the losing side.
Watch your mouth, bro. If we go to the mattresses, the Roman's gonna need your help.